to supercharge your business with one powerful move? In today's competitive market, finding innovative and effective ways to reach your target audience is essential for business growth and success. Hi, I'm Terrence Hutchinson, the host of Your Best Lifestyles podcast, which reaches over 1.3 million listeners in 53 countries. As the host of Your Best Lifestyles podcast, I offer a powerful platform to elevate your brand and connect with over 1.3 million engaged listeners across 53 countries who are passionate about health, wellness, entertainment, and personal development. Contact me directly at www.yourbestlifestyles.com to explore how we can elevate your business together on Your Best Lifestyles. Thank you for tuning in to learn about this incredible opportunity. To recap, advertising on Your Best Lifestyles means reaching over 1.3 million dedicated listeners across 53 countries who are passionate about health, wellness, entertainment, and personal development. Don't miss out on elevating your brand and connecting with our community. Be sure to contact us today to explore how we can spotlight your business. Stay tuned for more exciting updates in our next video. Until then, let's take your business to the next level together.
This ain't no lost cause, but it's been a little minute. Probably thought it disappeared, working on my vision. Sipping so long, Some people in heaven really wanna visit. Goes around, comes around, that's probably why I miss them. Could die young or locked behind the cage. Never let my legacy die young age. Trying to touch a milli, jumping on the stage. Funny, people think you really got it made. What you know about sacrifices, a nigga paid. Outside the club with lawless, almost caught a fade. Shots rang off, but we don't say no names. If we get caught slipping one more time, shock it to the game if we all go down. Middle finger to your face if you not 10 toes down. Outside of Boston, in my Air Forces, reputation on the line, can't afford no loss. Take a chance on you when you prove me wrong. How you stunt like you ain't live what you wanted, dog. Never leave my dogs if they starving. You better finish up what you started, dog. Never leave my dogs if they starving. You better finish up what you started, dog. Now I hang out, you talk about the bottom and the gutter and the streets, how they never love them. How you say you had nothing, really had nothing but enough. 29 niggas started jumping. I just spun the roulette, I ain't even rushing. Hold your chips down low, you could really leave with nothing. Remember, I was starving, beg your pardon. You could be the hardest, I'll still be a target. I was hungry, now I'm starving. You could be the hardest, I'll still be a target. Better do what you gotta do, put your part in. Always put my heart in, even when I'm heartless. Always put my all in, cause I don't wanna wake up to the same old way. Wake up complaining about the same old things. Outside of Boston, in my Air Forces, reputation on the line, can't afford no loss. Take a chance on you when you prove me wrong. How you stunt like you ain't live what you wanted, dog. Never leave my dogs if they starving. You better finish up what you started, dog. Never leave my dogs if they starving. You better finish up what you started, dog.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another live episode of the Your Best Lifestyles Health and Wellness Podcast. I'm your host, Terrence Hutchinson, right here at the O. Robinson Public Relations and Media Group Studios. What's happening? Happy Monday afternoon. It's 4:04 in the afternoon, man. Hope you guys are doing well. I know a lot of you guys don't like Monday, but Monday is a good day, man. It's just, fresh start of the week. Get used to it. But listen, man, we're here. And we hope you guys had a great weekend. It's a lot going on here in the A. The weather is kind of warming up. It's 64 right now. So, it's a lot going on. The weekend was pretty chilly, a little rainy. but we was able to get a lot of work done. So, we hope you guys are taking care of yourself. You're eating right, exercising, controlling your stress, drinking your water, stretching, meditating, praying, and staying away from negative uh, uh, incidents and individuals, the whole nine, man. So, we like to say without good health, there can be no wealth. So make sure you take care of yourself. All right, so check in, man. On this Wednesday at 8 from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at Studio Movie Grill, we're having the 8th DVR Indie Films and Networking event. Come on
Sir.
out and check us out, man. It's going to be a beautiful thing. We have a lot of independent filmmakers and celebrity artists and actors and actresses that's going to be in the building, man. So if you are in the entertainment industry, whether you're an actor, you're a filmmaker, you're a musician, you're an artist, all that stuff like that, you make sure you want to come out and check us out, man. Uh, this is our 8th event. As you know or may not know, this is our first event of the year because we had to push it back because last month we had the crazy snowstorm here in Atlanta, so we had to push it back. And, it's very challenging to coordinate a lot of these celebrities to get everybody on the same page for one date, man. So we are here February 26th, this Wednesday, man. We're looking forward to everybody that's coming out and check us out. Also, we want to say thank you to everybody who actually voted on a new album cover for Bella B. Rocker, her new inspirational album coming out called Thankful. This week coming up on Thursday, matter of fact, we're going to start shooting the music videos as well as the short film, including the short film, excuse me. And next week, we're going to do the listening party. So, man, that's going to be a beautiful thing, man. I just want to say shout out to all the support, each and one of you guys, man, who've been taking time out to really support us. So, anyway, man, I want to get straight into it because my next guest is a super global independent music sensation, global chart topper, man. You know what I'm saying? He goes by the name of Jerard Rice, J. Rice, and the ever
Yes, sir.
hold on. In the ever evolving world of music, Jerard Rice, formerly known as Rice, stands out not just as his electrifying talent, but his remarkable achievement as an independent artist. With a career marked by chart-topping singles on iTunes and a notable presence on Billboard as an indie phenomenon, y'all. Rice's journey has his debut single Bet on It and hits like Juice and No Brady showcases his relentless drive and innovative spirit. Rice's music, a vibrant blend of hip hop pop and world rhythms, resonates globally. That's what I'm talking about. Earning him spots on compilation albums that have conquered multiple iTunes charts, including in the US, excuse me. His unique niche does not stop at his music. It extends to his role as a trailblazer in the industry, distinguishing him as a force who transcends geographical and musical boundaries. Beyond his music prowess, right? Rice's live performances are a spectacle of passionate energy and captivating audiences around the worldwide, y'all, and solidifying his reputation as a must-see act at the international touring circuit. Okay, check that out. His independence in the music industry has not only defined his path, but also highlighted his ability to navigate and succeed in the competitive pace, making him a sought after artist for festivals and collaborations. Let's get this money. As Rice continues to build on his legacy, his upcoming projects promise to further his impact, affirming his position as a leading voice in music and symbol of artistic authenticity, y'all. Okay? Be authentic, man. Watch for Rice as he takes the global stage by storm, continuing to inspire, innovate, and lead to the music world. Welcome to the show, the incredible Jay Rice. What's up, King?
Yes, sir. What's going on, brother? I'm feeling
Man,
pretty good.
that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Listen, you should be feeling good, man. There's a lot going on with you right now. International chart topping, recording artist, man. You should be feeling amazing.
No, I feel good. Like, yeah, I mean, like, shoot, planes going down, but we still going up. Like,
Yeah,
nothing crazy, but like,
yeah,
definitely, it's
yeah.
like crazy world we living in. So it's like hard to keep your energy up when you hearing all this negativity. So we try to
You
stay
know what?
positive out here, though.
Yeah, yeah, and you're absolutely correct, man. There's a lot going on in the world right now, and it's hard to celebrate your own success and victories in the midst of everything that's going on, uncertainty and chaos, and people losing their lives unnecessarily, people losing their jobs. So I feel you on that one, man. I feel you on it. And then what that tells me about you, that you got a great perspective on life. You got a balance on life, though, man.
Listen, man, all life is precious, and like I just like I don't know. I'm very empathetic to like loss because like I think that everyone, whether it's like someone that barely has family or someone that has abundance of family, everybody's
Mhm.
experienced loss. We might have experienced it different, but loss is loss, and sometimes it's mental loss, and sometimes it's like relationships that like don't work out, but like losing people that you never gonna get back. That's a different type of loss.
Yes, that's definitely a different type of loss. We all been there where we lost loved ones or friends, anything like that. It's how you deal with the loss, after that. That's a lot of people can't handle the grief, and they just go into a paralyzing state as well. I talked to a therapist, Sherry on Phelps. She's a licensed family and marriage therapist, and she was talking about dealing with grief, especially after the holidays, and how challenging it is for a lot of people, man. So, and this is before everything that's going on right now in the world. So, yeah, grief and loss, it's inevitable, but if it's unnecessary, that makes it even more challenging for a lot of people, man. So, I'm glad that you got a great perspective on that. How has loss impacted you in your career or your music?
I've lost friends like and whatnot, like whether it be like just because of like just like difference in opinions or whatever the case is, or like there's some friends I've lost like that we went to school together and whatnot, and they ain't around anymore. Like
Yeah,
I've lost like friends to drugs. I've lost friends to like people just like randomly dying. We'll just say that. But like
hmm,
I think the worst type of loss is just like when you like lose family members, like older family members, and that like have so much experience, and like you take that for granted sometimes that like people aren't gonna always be here. So like I think those are the losses that I grieve the most is my like my grandfather and my great grandmother. Like I wish that like I was able to like take so much more advice and like really just like apply it to my life because like sometimes that like really it hurts that I took it for granted.
yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause, I mean, sometimes you think people will be around forever, and they're trying to put you up on game on life. You moving around, so it's inevitable. You take it for granted sometimes, but
Yo, yo.
now those words that don't fall on deaf ears now, even though they're
Still hear me?
gone, you can
Got
still
freeze
take
too?
that along with you going forward, though. So yeah, so it makes all the big difference in the world, man. So dealing with loss is one of those dealing with loss is one of those things that we have to reach down in ourselves and be like, okay, cool. We all gonna go, and but while we're here, we need to just cherish the people that we have while we're here. So your music, man, is like a blend of hip hop, pop, and world rhythms. So how did you develop your unique sound, and what artists or genres have influenced you along the way?
Honestly, I would say like a lot of stuff has influenced me. Like I've listened to whether it's dancehall music, like obviously like hip hop rap is like what I like my go to, but like listening to R&B, listening to like even country music, rock music, it just like all just makes you realize that it's all just like music that's sending you a message. And like when it comes to like who my biggest influences are, crazy enough, like probably the first artist I really started heavily listening to like as a teenager was like Akon. I love listening to his music. It just like sounds like from that time period, it just sounds like he put so much effort into like the quality of his music. Also, you can't
Right.
like discount when like someone writes you a song and it's out of the Akon collection. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, all right, all right. That's what's
but
up.
that's like one of like my favorite go-to artists. But like other artists I like listening to like Jerard, Jay-Z, Nas. Like I started listening to more of like NWA, and like it's just like listening to older music, it's like you start realizing it's so crazy that technology is advanced but the quality of music has still gone down.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. That was one of my questions. Going to ask you what you think about the quality of music today. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like the '90s. The '90s for me is the best hip hop era ever. You know.
I feel like the content of music is very commercialized nowadays. Like I can't lie, like sometimes I make commercial type music. But like nowadays it's like a lot of this stuff is just like you're listening to something that you can shake shake your hips to. Like or like Kendrick Lamar is really refreshing too, but it's like at the same time it's like the only reason that 80% of people are listening to him right now is because of the fact that his beef with Drake.
Yeah, I heard that too. So you think Drake influenced him to get the success he had right now because of the battle?
I what It's so crazy because I feel like it's a lot of like factors into it, but I feel like it's a part of like his influence of people being more interested in listening to him in the current moment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I always felt like, battle rap is good for the culture. Like I'm a huge fan of battle rap, man. You know what I'm saying?
Drake
Battle
chose the
rap is
wrong one.
good for the oh man, listen, man. I grew up I came from an era where Smack DVD and all that stuff like that. That was crazy battle rap era back then, man. So, right now I enjoy the beef right now. You know what I'm saying? As long as they keep it
Honestly,
on wax, I'm
so
good.
fire.
You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it, man. So if you had an
Arsenal
artist to work with right
conceded.
now,
Huh?
yeah, yeah. If you had a
I'm
if
not
you had
gonna
an
lie.
artist right now, who would you work with?
If I could choose an artist right now to work with, honestly, and it's gonna sound crazy when I say it, but like I probably choose like between Gunna or like Young Thug just because I love the sound and the bounce of their music. And when people really start listening to what beyond all the gangster stuff that they're saying, like it's really about like uplifting their own people.
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Thugger just came home not too long ago. I read in the news he's trying to get all his jewelry and cars and money back for what they seized from him, but he ain't getting none of that money. He ain't getting none of that back. That's gone.
Listen,
He ain't getting none of that.
hard work
That's
and
gone.
determination can get you anything back and a little bit of money.
Yeah, yeah. But this Atlanta, man. Once they seize it,
Oh
whatever
yeah,
he do,
forgot. He ain't even
man,
allowed to go back for like how long? They said like
year.
25 or
Yeah.
how?
But
Yeah.
it's crazy to me because everything is surrounded Atlanta. Like you can live like I'm in Marietta. I'm like 40 minutes from Atlanta, right? So you just can't go back to Atlanta, but you still in the surrounding area. So it don't make no sense for me. He just can't come back in the city of Atlanta but
He gonna
everything is
have
like
someone
so.
pick that jewelry up. He gonna have someone pick that jewelry up.
Yeah, that's it. You can come right here at the line of Atlanta, as long as you don't cross the line. Come on, man. That's crazy, man. That is
I ain't
crazy.
gonna lie, Thugger is a different breed.
It's the music is popping down here, man. So I know they're in the studio right now working on some heat. You just came home. People want to hear that joint. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be banging, man. So look, how do you feel about Bet On It, Juice, and No Brady? You know what I'm saying? These are some massive independent singles right now. How do you feel about it? It's banging. Can you share some what inspired you to write them?
With Bet on It, with it being like my first song, I feel like what inspired me honestly was just like the thought that a lot of people didn't really think I was really that good at rapping or whatever at the time. So it's kind of like bet. Like so that like very simple on that one. You said Juice. Honestly, I think that when I made the Juice song, I was just having a little bit of fun. I like the movie Juice with Tupac in it,
Right,
and
right.
if I'm not wrong, Omar Epps. And I just like literally was like, yeah, let me make a song called Juice, and like use references from the movie because honestly, I'm gonna have fun with it. So
Yeah.
that's like where that one came from. And then No Brady. I ain't even gonna lie, it's so crazy. I wrote the song a year prior to actually going to the studio, which was in Atlanta, to record it. And it was like with one of my friends that I wrote it with. Like I didn't write it per se. It was more like freestyle, but like I had to write down the lyrics after the fact because like they stank. It was fire. So yeah, I ended up writing the song a year prior, and then when I go to Atlanta to do a couple shows, and I'm with one of my other boys, it's like, yo, we didn't finish this track. Me and my boy from Massachusetts didn't finish this track. Let's do this track real quick. So I got the beat and sent it over to the engineer that we ended up seeing at 2 in the morning, and we recorded. Like, probably took us like less than 2 hours to record it and get it like mixed. We got it mastered later on, but like Sauce is a freaking genius when it comes to like the mix and the master, like and just like getting like you to bring more to the track than you originally was even thinking.
Right. That's
So
the new that's
you
the
gotta
No
shout
Brady
out your
track.
engineers whenever that happens.
That's the No Brady track.
Yeah,
Let me play it. Let me play it right now.
I bet that. It, so crazy. I'm waiting on Chase, no Brady. Go on, speed it up. Like, all right, I can see no Brady. Looking for winning on a bankroll spinner.
Yeah.
Big Dipper watch the sky get drippy. Home hitter. Barry Bonds, how really with the stick.
Uh, uh.
We keep grown, need to act your own age. That's my boy JoJo. Straight from the A, came to Massachusetts, back in the A. It's a different chemistry.
That's a hit.
Go crazy. I'm waiting. She gonna throw it back. No Brady. Mm, mm, mm.
No Brady. I'm gonna have to add that to my list.
No Brady.
Yeah. No Brady, throw it back. No Brady. I like that. That's popping right there, man. That's
Nah.
definitely
Those
right.
are like
Exactly.
some of my older songs. I got like newer songs under my new name, Jerard Race, that like honestly, like I feel like they're a little bit more personable, but yeah, those songs I like. I love performing them because it's just fun. Like, and that's like what you love having is like people just start dancing or grooving to your song, and like some of them actually knowing the lyrics or repeating the lyrics with you. That's a whole different type of energy you get.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So what do you like most, performing or writing? Or both?
Honestly, I love I love the whole process. Like it's hard to even like describe one part that I love the most. Like I do love writing and creating music, but also that feeling when you're on stage and like
Mm.
people are really jamming with what you saying or what you doing, like, and it took a little bit before I started getting confident enough to be on stage and say, I think it's like you gotta say I don't care what these people in front of me think about me for you to actually have them care about what you think about them.
Right, right,
And it's
right.
like, I don't know, it's so like psychological that like you're having fun with these people almost like they're family or like your friends at home. And that's what makes people like literally say, yo, I really rock with this person. Like, cause when I was nervous and didn't like know what to say when I got on stage, that would be the moment that people would just be lost or ready to walk out the door, have their little
Yeah.
cigarette break or whatever the case is. And now I get on stage and
Rock
I just
out.
start talking. I don't know what I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna say something and like
Yeah, yeah,
we
yeah.
gonna talk about that burger place down the street that I probably grabbed that triple decker burger and like with the cheese. Made sure there was jack cheese because I want that spice on it. But at the end of the day, we're gonna talk about that restaurant that they empathize with or whatever. Whether we want to talk about money, we want to talk about females or whatever the case is, we
Yeah.
are gonna figure out something we can all talk about, and then we're gonna get to this music.
That's right. That's how you win the crowd. That's how you sell more records. That's how you get more gigs as well. You know what I'm saying? So that sounds good. So what is your process when it comes down to writing music? Like do you write on a piece of paper? Do you just go in the studio and you rock out? What's your
I ain't
process?
gonna lie. I hate writing. It's not that I hate writing because I love writing in terms of poetry wise. But when it comes to like creating a real song, I can't do it just by writing. I literally have to hear how I sound
Mm,
over the beat to know that this actually is gonna be a match or that it's gonna work. And then like finding the melodies and all that stuff. Cause
yeah,
it's so crazy. You could make a song in your car or you can make a song in the studio, or you can make a song in your bedroom, and all three of those songs will sound differently because the vibe was different.
right, right, right. That's what's up. That's what's up. So you need to hear the beat first.
I need to hear the beat, but I've had songs where it's like I made it on a different beat, like a YouTube beat, and then I go to
Yeah,
my producer and they recreate the song, and we get it word for word like how I wanted it to be.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome, awesome. Now you're an artist. So what time of day you like to perform or like to write? Nighttime or during the daytime? Because most artists I know, they up all through the night creating stuff, man. They don't even like coming outside in the daytime.
Honestly, I would say that my favorite time to perform is in the nighttime. Mostly, if especially with the clubs and whatnot, like not the latest. Like I'd rather like perform like at 11 or 12, so that way then I got time to like enjoy myself before the club closes too.
Yeah.
Like for real, because every time me and my people show out, we want to like get a section. We want to like
Yeah.
get the hookah bar going. We want to
Yeah.
like let the bartender know that we're gonna make sure that we leave a nice tip, because at the end of the day, it's so crazy. Like I watch all these people and how they get bigger and whatnot, and it's not from their music being the most poppin' music, especially nowadays. It's because the people fuck with them personally.
Mm. That's right. That's right. And you need that. You know, you need fans to, you know, fuck with you personally as well, but not too personal. But once fans get to know you, man, they're gonna support you all over the world. You know how that go. So
But it's
what?
exactly what I'm trying to say is that if they see you as an asshole at the bar, they're not gonna want to rock with you because they're like, yo, that guy's just an asshole.
Yeah, yeah, and they definitely. And these days of time, people try to cancel your ass in a minute. They'll try to cancel you off
Real
some
quick.
petty shit. Oh, I ain't like him. This, and they videotaping it. You start acting like a hole. They start videotaping you. I see. This is what I'm saying, and then all of a sudden they want to try to cancel you.
They'll
What's
be
been
quick
one
to
of the
do it,
most
but
rewarding experience of your career so far?
uh, I would say the most rewarding experience was when I performed at
Yeah,
Fenway.
man.
That was definitely the dopest performance I've had in terms of like just being in front of like over 5,000 people. That was dope.
That's
Another very rewarding experience was
yeah. That
receiving
sounds
the
good.
Worcester Music Award for like Song of the Year. Like that was like kind of cool. Like it being acknowledged in your own city.
Yeah, 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 yeah. How did speaking of that? How they treating you in your city?
Honestly, I think I get treated pretty good no matter where I go. Like people like always show me love, and it's like it's not like everybody knows me for doing music, because I don't like that. Like I tell people all the time, I don't want to like make that the reason why someone looks me up or why they like think, oh yeah, like maybe he like might be like good at making music. I want people to like get to know like, oh yeah, that dude, I see him at the bar, I see him at the club, I see him over here, I see him over there, and he seems like good vibes, good energy. Da 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 da. And then you start
Mhm.
asking me what I do, and I tell you I do music because I didn't tell you, like I didn't force you to know that I do music. Then it's like it makes you say, I want to be a little bit more curious. Let me see what
Mhm.
music he
Gotcha.
got. And I've honestly gotten more praise from that than like shoving my music in people's faces.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's cool. Let it naturally grow on people, man. You know what I'm saying? Let it naturally
Exactly.
grow on people.
Sometimes
So
now,
how
like
would
I'll go to like, cause I don't live in Worcester, I live in Webster. So like sometimes I'll go
Mhm.
to my local bars and like I'll have friends say, "Oh, I just heard that you dropped a new song." That and I'll be like, "Yeah, that like feels good." Like that
Yeah,
I
yeah,
didn't have
yeah.
to go on Facebook or Instagram and message them or photo like bomb a bunch of people to get them to
Right.
listen to my music. It's something they're
Gotcha.
anticipating.
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what's up. So how do you feel about having the international success? I know that's kind of like a cliche question, but you know what I'm saying? What was your first reaction when you got the information that you was international with it?
Honestly, it was dope. And I guess like sort of part of the plan, like, because when I look at a lot of artists, like most of them, like, yeah, it's like they either become big in their own city or they got to take off and then become big, and then people find out about them. And my goal is like I want my music to be heard everywhere. And for me to be able to like build up like a fan base that's loyal because of the fact that not because they like, oh yeah, like some of them are gonna be like, oh yeah, I've listened to his music since it wasn't as great as it is right now. And then you're gonna also
Mhm.
have people that say, yo, I knew that guy for like, or like I've been acquainted with that guy, or I've known of that guy for 15 years. And that dude, he's as straight as it comes, and his word is gold. Like, so at the end of the day, like on a music side and a business side, you almost like can't lose that way. Especially when
Yeah,
you're coming up with
yeah.
quality.
Speaking of business side, can you tell the audience how important it is for you to understand the business of music while being in the music business?
I mean, do you want to make money or do you want to just make music as a hobby? That's the real question when it comes down to like understanding the business or not being taken advantage of, I guess.
Yeah,
Like there's some
yeah,
artists that are so good and they produce so much and then like they don't understand the business, so then they have someone else that might not have the best intentions for them telling them the business from their standpoint in a way that's like most likely 900% of the time going to benefit them before it benefits that artist.
yeah, yeah.
So
You
it's
need,
like, because I know people that like, it's like, oh yeah, I'll get your music registered, but I'm going to take 25% or 50% of like your
yeah,
back end stuff because of the fact that I know you don't know how to register it. Like, that's not the type of time I'm on, but like, I know people that do that.
right. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Especially if they're trying to get you distribution and stuff like that. They're definitely trying to get, 10, 15,
Oh, we're not
20%
even on that level of talking about getting you distribution. We're talking about literally your next door neighbor type shit. Like someone that like is your friend or your cousin or your brother saying, I know a little bit more about the music industry than you. I get your stuff registered to DistroKid. Now you're still not gonna get a bunch of views, but this man literally he's gonna take a percentage of your royalties because he feels like he did the work. But technically, I
Crazy.
mean, shit, he did do the work.
Yeah. You mentioned Disco Kid, but if you're an artist, you should already be on Disco Kid, man. You know what I'm saying? Should be
Man,
rocking out. So have you thought about doing music for movie soundtracks?
I've thought about trying to get some syncing deals. There was a couple. Actually, I do have a song that was synced to a movie that one of my friends produced out of Atlanta, and
Mm,
he what's it called? What's the word for it? He actually brought it to a movie festival.
yeah, yeah. That's what's up. There's a lot of movie festivals here. Matter of fact, like I was mentioning on top of the show, we got a movie festival every other month here.
Oh, that's fire.
So we trying to get artists linked up on a lot of different independent films with their music as well. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked you, man, because there's a lot of paper doing that too. Just 30 seconds of one record can probably get you up to 250K. I've seen it. It's like, come on, man.
No, it's so crazy, like because those movies, like it don't matter what, like you'll end up getting paid like a decent amount just for like getting a song in the movie. If like
Yeah,
they already
yeah,
got their stuff on the other end figured out.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a big deal. Like most artists, they want to hear their stuff on the radio, and that's cool. But I know a lot of artists and musicians, they just want to see their stuff and hear their stuff on movies because they get more money right off the top being in the movies versus having it on the radio. You got to pay to get it on the radio.
I'm not gonna lie to you, my phone is at 1%. I'm actually trying to race to get I have a charger, but it might die. So
All right.
just say that ahead
So
of time. But
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. With that being said, let's close out because if it die, I can't get you back.
nah,
Give
facts.
any, give people some final last words as far as like being an artist. What's next for you? Where they can follow you and get your music.
You can find me on most platforms at Jerard Rice, JerardRice, and on Instagram at the THE real REAL underscore arroz, ARROZ, like Spanish rice. Yeah,
All
I
right,
love Spanish
bet,
rice.
bet, bet. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible international recording artist, international rap star, man, Jerard Rice. Check out his music on YouTube. Check him out all over the place, man. His phone about to die, so we want to make sure we gonna close out right, man. I'm your guy, Terrence Hutchinson at the Your Best Lifestyle Self Awareness Podcast. And we're gonna check you guys later. Go and follow him. Check about a whole line, bro.
Oh, most definitely.
This ain't no lost cause, but it's been a little minute. Probably thought I disappeared, working on my vision. Sipping so long, Some people in heaven really wanna visit. Goes around, comes around, that's probably why I miss them. Could die young or locked behind the cage. Never let my legacy die young age. Trying to touch a milli, jumping on the stage. Funny, people think you really got it made. What you know about sacrifices, a nigga paid. Outside the club with lawless, almost got a fade. Shots rang off, but we don't say no names. If we get caught slipping one more time, shock it to the game if we all go down. Middle finger to your face if you not 10 toes down. Outside of Boston, in my Air Forces, reputation on the line, can't afford no loss. Take a chance on you when you prove me wrong. How you stunt like it ain't live what you wanted, dog. Never leave my dogs if they starving. You better finish up what you started, dog. Never leave my dogs if they starving. You better finish up what you started, dog. Now hang out, you talk about the bottom and the gutter and the streets, how they never lost them. How you say you had nothing, really had nothing, but not 29 niggas started jumping. I just spun the roulette, I ain't even rushing. Hold your chips down low, you could really leave with nothing. Remember, I was starving, beg your pardon. You could be the hardest, I'll still be a target. I was hungry, now I'm starving. You could be the hardest, I'll still be a target. Better do what you gotta do, put your part in. Always put my heart in, even when I'm heartless. Always put my all in, cause I don't wanna wake up to the same old way. Wake up complaining about the same old things. Outside of Boston, in my Air Forces, reputation on the line, can't afford no loss. Take a chance on you when you prove me wrong. How you stunt like it ain't live what you wanted, dog. Never leave my dogs if they starving. You better finish up what you started.